Good afternoon, D&D TikTok and barbecue TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Barbecue. Let's get it done. As always, this series is inspired by the popular Roll for Sandwich series by AdventuresinAardia, and today we're going to be using our Pride dice. Alright, let's roll for meat. 1. Beef. Okay, let's see how we're preparing our beef today. 9. Beef short ribs. Beef short ribs have all the perks of brisket, but on a bone. Alright, now that we have our short ribs prepared, it's time to roll for binder. 9. Pickle juice. Although pickle juice isn't my first pick for a binder, you gotta use the pickle juice that you like, and we're gonna be using the Big Dill by Killer Hogs. Now that we got our binder down, it's time to roll for rubs. 6. Meat Church and 8. Danos. Alright, let's go ahead and roll for Meat Church. 1. Holy Voodoo. Holy Voodoo is essentially a jalapeno rub mixed in with a bunch of other really delicious spices. I can't see how this could go wrong, honestly. Now let's roll for Danos. 4. Dealer's Choice, and we're gonna be using the hot chipotle. Thankfully, with this rub being low in sodium, we don't have to worry about adding any additional salt to this. Alright, let's roll for wood. Dealer's Choice again, and we're going to be using pecan wood. Now it's time to roll for char griller. 4. The Autocamato Grill. I know there's a few fans that are going to be excited about this one. You know the drill, we're smoking on the char griller Autocamato at 225 degrees for about 4 hours. Once these hit an internal temperature of 175 degrees Fahrenheit, we're going to throw them into a pan with some butter, add a little beef broth, and cover them in foil till they hit 205 internal. If you did it right, this probe should slide in like butter, just like this. Alright, now it's time to roll Wild Magic. 18, we got a pizza party. This is our first pizza party. This consists of getting your pizza dough laid out, and you can make your own pizza dough, but we don't have the time for that today, so I'm using a pre-roll. Now it's time to click those tongs. It's time for the D20 sauce roll to determine our pizza sauce. 19, Ardia's latest sauce roll. Let's tune in.
D20 sauce roll, big money, no whammies. 16, black garlic mayo. This stuff's pretty tasty with that caramelized, roasted garlic kind of flavor. It's funny to get it on the brown bread once again.
Now, black garlic mayo was absolutely impossible for me to find, so we're going to be using something comparable. We're using Kinder's roasted garlic mayo, and then we're going to add some fresh shredded mozzarella cheese. Now it's time to take that short rib and pull it off the bone, and we're just going to shred it on top. Now for a pizza party, you need to have more than one topping on this pizza. So I'm selecting one, and the barbecue wife is selecting one. I chose shallots, and she chose queso. I think the shallots are going to pair really nicely with that beef, and I don't know about queso, but I think it's going to add some good flavor as well. Almost give it a southern Tex-Mex kind of flavor. We have our pizza oven preheated. Now it's time to toss it in and let it do its magic. After about 5 minutes, this pizza is nice and crispy, and I got those edges nice and dark, just the way I like it. We're going to drizzle a little more of that sauce on top, and we got a perfect pie. We're going to slice it with the old hickory, and then it's time to eat. Honestly, I can't see how this is going to go wrong, so here we go. Oh yeah, that's nice. That pizza is absolutely delicious. The complements between the garlic, shallots, and beef really pair well together. Of course, using homemade dough would take this to the next level, but I'm not mad at it. What I can appreciate is that queso on top. I know jarred queso probably isn't the best for a pizza, but it added a nice Southwest appeal to this. And I know what you're going to ask. How was that short rib? Well, it was super juicy and shredded apart very nicely. We're going to give this short rib an 8.7 out of 10 because it needs something, and I got to perfect that. Outside of that, this was a pretty solid pizza. I'd definitely make this one again. So, overall, the pie, we're going to give this one a 9.2 out of 10, and we're going to call this one the Pizza Planet Barbecue. And just like that, that's episode 57. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe, and as always, we'll see you guys at the next barbecue.